Welcome back. In this video, let's now concentrate on the output statements. We understood or we covered that output statements are used to display something on the screen or some results on the screen. So we use cout in C++ to display something, and here we have our output statement. The words that must be displayed are put in double quotes. So this is redirection symbols. What we are trying to show here is to say this is our output that we want, and we want that output to go to the cout. So the cout is what we call the standard output. In this case, this standard output is the screen, the monitor. In our case, a console. It will be shown on the monitor, but in a form of a console, that black window that we show you in the previous video. So we are taking this content and we are directing it to be shown on the standard output. So we are saying, take this content, let it go. The arrows are showing where the content or the text should go. Let the content go into cout, which is our standard output. So it will show there. Okay, so we can have another statement if we wanted to show another one. Welcome to C++. Programming is good, or programming is funny. This is another statement. Remember, each statement ends with a semicolon. This is a statement is ending with a semicolon, and these are statements ending with a semicolon. It's only processor which is not ending with a semicolon, the hash include line. And of course, this we are going to see, we call it a function. So a function starts from here, ends here, and it has got these brackets and has got this particular curly bracket. So that is not a programming statement, so to say, but it shows the structure of the block of programming code that we want to have. So here we have created a block of code which is starting from there, is ending here. So a block of code can contain some statements. So we are writing them inside the block of code. So are these things that we are writing inside the curly brackets that should be ending with a semicolon, or those which are writing outside any block of code which should be ending with a semicolon in C++, that is. Okay, so here we are. And we have two statements. If I run it, it will show me welcome to C++, because it's running my previous compiled program. You should remember that I made some changes. I've added one more line. And for me to see these changes, I have to compile again, because this new line has not been transferred into output file, which is main.exe. Of course, I think also to mention that in your maybe in your computers, you may not be seeing these extensions. You may only see main here and main here. You should be able to differentiate them using the type here. The one which is executing is that which is application, that's .exe, and the one which is source is called C++ source file here. So let me compile my program, and once everything is done, I can run. So now we are able to see that we have output as desired. Welcome to C++ programming is funny. But maybe this is not what we really wanted. Maybe we didn't want it to be on the same line. But here we have one important thing to take note of. When you're using C++, when you just have C++ or maybe cout, those will be on the same line, unless you specify or you tell it to say you go to the new line. So if you wanted it to go to the new line, there's a new fix to that. The std comes with another object which we can use to bring things to a new line, and we call it endl. So the endl, which is also available in std, will make our code to go to new line. So if I compile it and run it, now I have it in a new line. So welcome to C++, programming is funny. So any line, if you want the next line to start on a new line, then the current line must end with NDL. That's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it, you can use the /n. So this /n written like that, this is not normal slash, written like that, we call it escape character. So if you are using escape character, /n means new line, and there are other escape characters as we're going to be meeting them along the way. So if we do this and we compile our program, we'll end up having the same output, a new line. Okay, if we want to even cut here, we can put /n here. So what it means is we're going to have welcome to C++ new line, programming new line. It's funny. So it will cut wherever it finds /n in our program. So welcome to C++ programming is funny because we've put it here before is, then that one will be on a new line. Anything that starts after the /n will go to a new line. So that's how you can use C++, and in this specific example, particular example, the output statement is out. Okay, we can also use one statement and put it on a multiple lines. As we've seen, we can choose to combine this statement maybe with this, like that, and put it on a multiple line. So you can have one statement opening here, closing here, this text, but this text will not be on the same line. If I compile it, it will be on a new on 2 lines because there's a new line here, or /n. If you want to, maybe you have a number of items, multiple items that you want to display using one statement. An item, we are talking of this as one item in double quotes. You can have multiple items and display them in one line, maybe using one out statement, to display them. So here is an example. Maybe you can have something like this. And you close it. So by closing it means this is the end of our item, and you can join this item with another item using this. And maybe you want to have the surname, but if I put it just like this, it's going to combine. Okay, let's just leave it like that and see what happens. Yeah, so this is our output statement, but it's joining 2 items. If you wanted to join another one, you would also use that to join another item, but it's joining 2 items. So you can join number of items using that. And if we run it, we're going to get to a bundle. We can include another one here. For example, we would say maybe a space there. Maybe like that. So we are saying Gateway, then we are leaving a space, and we are having bundle here. So we are joining 3 items here: Gateway, space, and bundle. So our output now will show all those 3 items in one line. If I run it, I'll get Gateway, space, bundle in one line. So that's how you can use the output statement. For example, you can, in most cases, maybe you may want to have a menu for your output statement, and this is what you can do. Maybe you want a menu such as this, and because this menu can be ending with the NDL, and have cout, maybe menu like that of Mpamba. You say maybe, okay, we can just put menu here. And maybe we can have something like 1 for check balance. Okay, and 2 for bill payments, and 3 maybe send money. Maybe something like that. Okay, let me put something down here as well. I want it to end with the dots as well down here. So something like that. So if you run this one, it's going to show you a bit of a menu on your screen. So whatever you write in those statements is what you're going to get. So anything that you put inside the quotes is what is being displayed. So whether you're going to put dots, dots, dots inside the quotes, that's what will be displayed. Whether you're going to put this as the starting of your menu, whatever you put inside there, and maybe down here you want to use something else, maybe you want to end it with this. It's whatever you use. You save and compile your program and run your program. So anything that you put in quotes will be displayed. It can be any character. Okay, so that's our menu. Thank you and see you in our next video.